Hello guys and welcome back to another episode here in the cool hidden basement. So in today's episode I was thinking maybe we can fill him up with all sorts of contraptions or maybe just a design for few of them. When I think about contraptions I want to place one in particular. I want to create something that will enable me to dispose this block and get something in return as a reward system or such sorts. For this diorite machine that is going to dispose this ugly block away from the server, from our hearts and away from our minds, we're going to need a little bit of redstone, some lava, because it's always pleasant to see diorite burn in this form, I guess. So I was thinking of maybe having like a lava lake with a glass in front so you can see diorite falling. But then we will need like an input chest for the diorite. So you place it inside and it kind of gets sent somewhere up. Yeah. Somehow up. And then gets fired, shot at the lava lake that's gonna be down at the bottom. And here on this side, for every diorite, or for maybe every certain amount of diorite burned will give you certain amount of maybe like food or something like that, because you know I've been struggling around with food and I barely eat something fresh and new. I must rely on rotten flesh. So maybe this is going to be something like, you know, instead of me going around and killing a bunch of sheep just to get myself some food, I'm gonna go and murder a lot of animals, get a bunch of food, store that in the output chest, and the only way I'm gonna get it, the only way I'm gonna eat healthy is by getting rid of this ugly block of, where is it? Of diorite, yeah. So I don't have to eat any more rotten flesh. So that's the whole point, okay? That's the point. I mean, I got most of the items, but I'm missing one, and it's very crucial, but I have to go and find it. I'm not going to reveal just yet what is going on with this special item that I have to find, but in the meantime I would like to express my thoughts on the plans for this season. I was approached by a rather interesting group of people here on the server, and they're called Red Run, right? And they underwent a certain project for the community, and I have to say it turned out quite nice, you know, and I was surprised. But enough for me, with me blabbering about it, why don't you just go and check it out? The guys from the Red Run have been working hard on this cube, black cube. So the path is, well, it's not finished, as you can see. But if we step inside of this chamber, going... you need to sort this out, guys. This is very, very dangerous. It's not done. So, let's see here. Special thanks to Shashnas, Red Run member, Iron Giant, Devox, Dada Destroyer, Funkadunk, Langlugan, I guess. Walt is awesome. Flashlight. I don't know how to read this, so yep. This person. Private for building, do not touch. Okay, no one's looking. No one's looking. Oh. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, no one's looking. Mm-hmm. Now I've kind of, like, I'm thinking about the design, and this is where my lava is going to be. Where should I place this? Here. Alright, so let's see. Now it's time for the redstone, right? So this is going to be a trap chest. So if I want to place a diorite in here, I want it to activate when it closes. That's why it's a trap chest here. But this is a regular chest because it's gonna deliver items such as food. So I need to create a contraption that is going to send the diorite upwards and then into a dispenser or dropper that is going to tick and drop the items here inside the lava where they are going to be destroyed. But also that dropper, dispenser, every time it ticks, it's gonna send a signal to this side so this chest can be filled. So that's kind of the plan. I think I've worked out a plan. So I've replaced the dispensers with the hoppers here. So we're gonna have here a little bit of a like a clock, and as soon as I close this chest, this hopper will pick up items. It's gonna send them to this dropper. This dropper is going to activate, extending it with this line of redstone from that here, and it's gonna fire out from these two into hoppers. This hopper line will get them all the way here to dispenser, and this clock will make sure that this dispenser shoots out every single one of them. So let's try it out. 19. Here we go. Hoppers are really silent. And there we go. I think that I found a simplest solution to this problem. So basically, every time that this guy ticks, he's going to turn off this torch. And this torch in the same time is powering this redstone, which is locking this hopper. So, meaning, where did my meat go? Okay, so every time I place a stake here, for example, okay, so let's close it. Now, it should have swollen. This guy should have picked up all the items from the chest and sent it all the way back here, but it didn't because it's locked because of this redstone dust, which is powered by this torch. This torch is powered unless this guy makes a tick. So every time he ticks and spits out the item, the torch will go out for one tick, releasing one item from this chest, right? So 15 stakes here. So let's place 17. Can I? Yes, I can. Okay. As soon as I close the chest, these 15 items will go into the system. There we go. He's spitting the items. Items are flowing in. 15. Perfect. I mean, this is better than I expected. I just have to decorate it now. So to finalize this build, I mean, it's looking great so far. I'm gonna use a little bit of a lime green glass to close it off and paying tribute to a certain player called Iskalliser, since he is the famous diorite hater, and I'm gonna name this machine Iskalliser. So yeah, let's place it in, see how it works. Everything seems to function. Let's check it out. Food is pouring in. Before I move to the next project, I have to say that I thought that this thing is going to be more complicating. It turned out to be fairly simple, or I just had a little bit of luck with it. So when I created Iskalliser here, I removed few torches from the wall and suddenly this area became dark. That's why I placed these guys in the floor. So I want to mimic the pillars there and there. So I'm going to place them in line. and I'm going to create a pillar here using glass, and then I'm gonna trim it just like the pillars there on the wall, just like this. Why am I using glass? Well, you know, because it's transparent. The light can still shine on the room, you know, so mobs won't be able to spawn that easily. I mean, I still have to be careful where I place these light sources, but I think this is going to work, and it looks rather nice. Misplaced block. Yeah, I came here on this side because I want to start, maybe finish an iron farm in this episode. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go up in the air, like for example 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's say 5 blocks, okay? 6. And on the 6th block I'm going to create a 3x3 platform, and this is going to be my hole that these iron golems will be falling into. So I'm just gonna go round like this. Did I even center this? I'm not sure I did. And I'm going to remove this. Oh, not that one, this one. Yeah, okay. So now I have 3x3 hole here. I will need this pillar. Now I have to go 8 blocks in that direction, that direction, that direction, and that direction. Well, I got some odd shape here going on, and look how perfectly aligned this is with I predicted it properly, right? On this side, and I kind of failed on this side a little bit, as you can see, but never mind, we can fix it with the terraforming a little bit. There you go. And now I just have to create that platform. There we go. A wall 3 blocks high, pillars 3 blocks high, and then they're all connected. I think the next stage is to place the door here in between. I just hope that I have enough wood for it, because it would be a real shame if I didn't. Everything is going so smoothly right now. It would be a shame if I didn't have enough resources. So let's check it out in this chest. I've got one. Okay, that's not promising, but oh well. Maybe, okay. I hope that 2 stacks and 8 pieces of door will be enough. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. I mean, look at this building, it's huge. I mean, look at this magnificent building. It looks so fine. I've made a miscalculation. I went 1 block here too far away. For some reason I counted 9 instead of 8. I don't know why. Must have been because I sucked at math or something similar to that, but it doesn't matter. I fixed it easily, so now I can skip to the next task. For some reason, I don't know why, this iron farm needs this chamber on all 4 sides, and one of those is supposed to be like a glass block. Why? I don't know, I didn't design it. I just copied it off of someone, and it's rather popular design for this purpose. So I'm just gonna go with a red glass because I'm already using it, and I think that the red dye is like, I have a lot of supplies when it comes to red dye, so I have to use it at some point. So this is my chance at using it. All that hard work has made me hungry. I mean, out of food. So good thing that I've made this little fella. Iskalliser 1.0. Well, as you can see, when I added water, it kind of seems a little bit different. So I just had to follow this gray line. I mean, is this cyan? It looks grayish. Okay, so this cyan wall, I had to follow him. But you see here, this pinkish terracotta? Yeah, I placed it only on top of it, not against it, because that would make an infinite water sources. Because I have here 2x2 block, it creates this kind of line like this, and water flows into that hole. So when an iron golem spawns here, this water flow will just push him all the way down there. Just placing final few blocks, just like that. And I have these platforms here, and they are going to be an edge for the water, because of course we need this layer filled with water just like this one below, and the same thing going on in the corners. We're going to have them right here, so the water is going to be going around this cyan line, and then we're going to have it like that, spreading downwards. And the pattern of the water is going to be the same as it is on the lower platform. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing how this turns out. Everything seems to run smoothly. Now, the next step is placing hopper, like a chamber of hoppers, right here below, and some kind of mechanism that is going to kill those iron golems that are going to spawn on these two chambers. Now I have my 11 hoppers for that project over there, but also I'm gonna go here through this amazing new nether portal that we have here. We've built it in the live stream today, so let's just clear this mess out. Let's light him up. Let's go through, and I'm going to need a bucket of lava. So once I get that, I think that I have all the ingredients needed. I have lowered this wall by 2 blocks, and I'm gonna leave a gap here. Why is that? Well, I'm gonna have... let me just close it for a second. And I'm gonna have a double chest here. Alright. And then I'm gonna have a hopper getting into it. Then I'm gonna make them spiral around. Just like that. Come on. There we go. And in the middle section here, I'm going to have just like that. This block is going to hold the lava. Am I on the right level? Yes, I am. Alrighty then. I need, oh, there. 4 signs. Running in a circle. Alright. Now I need this. And it's gonna spread on all sides. Please, spread. Will you spread? I guess that's how it needs to be. Nah, I just realized that I messed up. I'm still going to need this beneath, because lava block was supposed to be only here. So when an iron golem falls down, he's actually 2 blocks wide. So he's gonna be like standing here, but also a part of his body will be standing in lava. So that's how he's gonna get killed. But these hoppers will still collect the goods without them being destroyed in lava. Now where did I throw that? Oh, okay. It's looking marvelous for now, but I'm gonna have to soon start working on bringing villagers inside of those chambers. This thing is working rather nicely. The only problem is it has stopped for some reason, and I can't figure out why. These guys are fed. I've been trading with them, but I've seen some love hearts, but they're not reproducing anymore. You see, there's some love hearts just there. Now they come close to each other, and then nothing happens. Also, these guys here have produced a baby, which is fine, right? I need 10 in total. And here we have 2. All of them are fed. I've traded with all of them. I've seen some love hearts, but nothing happens. It's like they've reached the limit of some sort. Anyways, this is where I'm gonna end this episode. I've spent quite a few days working on this project and giving you guys glimpses into this project and whatnot. But I have to move on by planning the next one. Come on, just do it. I need 10 villagers, so that's 3, 2, that's 5, 7. I need 3 more. Please. Until the next episode, guys. Bye bye.